I love adult animation, from Family Guy to American Dad to The Simpsons to Futurama to Solo Opposites. I could have a long list. But you know what's top tier, or god tier I should say, on my adult animation tier list? South Park. I love South Park. So I thought, what a better way for me to introduce myself to you guys by creating my favorite South Park characters in CAS. So enough yapping and let's get straight into this video. So we're gonna spin the wheel and see who we get. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. We get Jimmy. Oh wow. Does The Sims have wheelchairs in it? Okay, let's figure out his aspirations. So he loves comedy. Now, I don't have all the packs and gameplay packs and stuff like that. So we're just working on what I have. I do plan on getting them in the future. I feel like he wants to do the joke star. Yep, Sim wants to tell the jokes and become a famous comedian. Yep. Self-assured, which he very much is. Should we say a bit of a bookworm, since he likes journalism. These are the traits that we have for Jimmy Palmer. Oh my god, I'm thinking of NCIS. Sorry, I'm currently binge watching the new season of NCIS. This is the traits we have for Jimmy Palmer. He's a joke star, he's self-assured, and he's a bookworm. I'm gonna just tell you guys a quick couple little facts about our bestie, Jimmy Palmer. So his full name is Jimmy Palmer. He is age 10. He has brown hair. He is of the 4th grade. His occupation is a student, comedian, journalist, and ad blocker. Jimmy's a fellow classmate of the boys, originally introduced to us when the boys were in the Boy Scout. He's handy, capable, and enjoys using his disability as an advantage during his stand-up comedy routines. The boys usually come to him for jokes and advice, as he tends to have a super positive outlook on life. Jimmy was also part of the comedy team that made the fish sticks joke.
Like fish sticks? Yes. You like to put fish sticks in your mouth? Yes. What are you, Clyde? A gay fish? Who you said you had fish sticks in your mouth? That makes you a gay fish!
AKA the greatest joke of all time. Jimmy is also in charge of the school paper, a role he takes very seriously, not afraid to call out his team or superiors over their lack of ethics and soft censorship. Jimmy has kept a degree of accuracy and impractical fairness that has made him many enemies in his line of work. His longtime dream is to discuss the art of comedy on a large platform, to shine a spotlight on the craft he's so passionate about. Jimmy's charming and patient attitude can swiftly change into a more stern and at times angry outburst if these dreams are being exploited or is incapable of seeing them. Okay, so this is the face that we've done for Jimmy Palmer. Okay, so when it comes to their outfits, we're just gonna do one, otherwise I'll be here forever. Jimmy basically wears the same thing every day except for when he was wearing Kenny's coat. Yeah, we're just gonna do his basic outfit, and all he wears is a plain long sleeve yellow top with blue jeans and black boots. And obviously he has his crutches, but they don't have crutches in The Sims, at least not with the packs that I have. Okay, I'm just gonna look at all because that's easier. Jimmy, he has a tattoo. No, I wouldn't be surprised if Jimmy has a tattoo. We're gonna keep it. We'll keep it for the lore. There is an episode where he does join the Crips, him and Timmy. That is by far one of my favorite episodes of Jimmy. There is... This is cute. Has like a collar. I feel like this is something Jimmy would wear. Something nice with a collar. I was looking at these ones. What's this one? But that's blue and yellow. That's giving Craig vibes. This is cute. This is cute for Jimmy. But we're just gonna go back with this one. I like this one, how it looks for him. And just plain like dark blue denim jeans, because he needs to wear like black boots. But here is our Jimmy Palmer all done and finished. He looks so cute. I like him. Let's move on to the next South Park character. We are back with our trusted wheel, and let's spin and see who we get to create next. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Okay, and we get Cartman. But we're gonna do Eric Cartman. Controversial take, but I love Eric. He's like probably one of the best characters in South Park. Minus Randy, he's probably one of the best. Okay, so let's hop back into The Sims and let's create Eric Theodore Cartman. So Eric is probably one of the most controversial, I say one of, he is like a very controversial character in the South Park. But how can you dislike him is my question. Huh. How ironic. So pick an aspiration. So he has sociopath tendency. Is the deviance. There it is. Deviance. I don't know. I want to say Seeker of Secrets because
in the Awesome episode, he does find out. No, not Awesome episode. No, it is Awesome. In the Awesome episode, he finds out that Butters has to take an injection. No, put a suppository, and he found it really funny. But then those guys get back. And I don't know. Every time he finds out something about Butters, he just kind of tells everyone. I don't really know what to put for him.
we're gonna do Public Enemy. So here's our traits and aspirations for our Eric Cartman. He has the Public Enemy, and then we have his hot-headed tendencies and a foodie, because we all know Eric loves food. Eric Theodore Cartman is 10 years old with brown hair, and his occupation is a student, and he's in the 4th grade. Although his full name is Eric Theodore Cartman, he usually referred to only by his last name of Cartman. He's one of the main characters in South Park, along with Kyle, Stan, and Kenny. Cartman is a fat, self-centered, racist, sexist, a murderer, and just a general a-hole. He's often concocting schemes to make money or F with his friends. He absolutely hates Cow, despite hippies, and can't stand Family Guy. But he does have a soft spot for Mel Gibson, his stuffed animal Clyde Frog, and cats, especially his own Mr. Kitty. You are a fairly average person. You just want to sit on the couch, play video games, and eat delicious cheese puffs, but you can also be a sadistic psychopath, sociopath, piece of shit. People with Eric Cartman DNA are often only interested in wealth, respect my authority, stopping at nothing to obtain both. Okay, if I could find a red jacket with a top with a graphic in it, that'll be perfect. If we can't, then it's completely fine. Ooh, this is perfect. This is a perfect jumper. Look at those guys. This is from, I don't know, what, Growing Together or something? My favorite Eric Cartman episode. I don't really know, guys. If I'm honest with you. Hold on, let me just scroll through the list. I've rewatched South Park so many times that I could probably tell you guys about every single episode just by looking at, not even looking at, hearing the episode name. I could tell you guys the name of it, like what happens in it, right? That's how bad my addiction is. It's bad. But do you guys ever like are put in a situation where you're supposed to think of something, but if you weren't put in a situation to think about something, it'll come easy to you? Like right now I'm doing a South Park video, and I can't even think of anything to do with South Park. Okay guys, so here's our Eric Cartman without the hat, because I couldn't find a hat that I like. But here's Eric, and he looks very much Cartman-y. Okay guys, let's spin for our next South Park character. Spin that wheel. Do you guys know where that's from? I don't know. Oh, we get Craig. So Craig Tucker is 10 years old, he has black hair, and he's a student in the 4th grade. Craig is another student in Garrison's class. He's constantly flipping people off. Oh my god, yes, in the early episodes, like Craig would like flipping people off and has been deemed a bad influence by many of the parents. In Tweek v Craig, he gets to fight with fellow classmate Tweek. Tweek, who later becomes his boyfriend in Tweek X Craig. And I also love Craig in the Coon and Friends series, like trilogy thing that they do. He's super Craig. He has shown keen abilities for sumo wrestling, producing addictive cable access TV shows, yes, inclusive animals with a wide angle, yeah. And most recently was revealed to be the ancient Ikin key to stopping the attack of guinea pigs, which is fitting since he owns a guinea pig named Stripe. Okay. So Craig is chilled, laid back kind of dude, so he's a bro. Since you're extremely rational and straightforward, you usually can't be bothered to join some of your friends' wild adventures. Okay, so here's our Craig Tucker. I was trying to remember the episode list on where the girls ranked Craig on the list, and I think he was part of at least the top 5 in One of the Prettiest Boys. I know Clyde was number 1, and Stan was number 2, I think. I don't remember where Craig listed, but I think he was quite high. Don't remember. I'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong. For aspirations and traits, I struggled a little bit, and I had to keep referring back to his character description that they gave on the website. I decided to pick bodybuilder because he was into sumo wrestling, and I thought that trait will suit him. Between that one or the fortune trait, where it was like he wants to become rich. Quite very cocky when he was beating the 4 boys, like the boys in the news episode. So I just decided to use the bodybuilder trait because I think that suits him more because he's also quite athletic. He's on the football team. Then I also picked Burson because he's quite very much bro-ish vibes. And I also gave Mean because at the beginning of this series he's quite mean and he's quite blunt and he's just like straight to the point. So I thought that suits him very perfectly. So we're going to now do his outfit. Now Craig simply wears a blue jacket with black bottoms and black shoes. Oh, maybe this would work because it has the blue and yellow. So this is our Craig Tucker sim. Another one. I think his face looks cute. I don't know if I like his face yet. We'll see if I change his face. But let's move on and let's see our final sim that we get to see. Okay guys, so we are on our final South Park character sim that we have to create. So let's go back to the wheel. Let's see who the wheel shall give us. I'm just gonna tell you guys who we have left on our wheel before we spin and see who our final character is, so you guys can make your vote now. We have Kyle, we have Stan, we have Kenny, we have Timmy, we have Butters, we have Clyde, we have Token, and we have Tweak. I'm really hoping we get one of the rest of the 4 main boys, either Kyle, Stan, or Kenny. But if we don't get them, I really want to get Butters because he is my top 2 favorite character. You guys didn't tell me that my lip gloss has disappeared from my lip from all. Oh my god! And you guys are supposed to be my friends? I cannot believe you guys. Let's spin the wheel. Spin that wheel. Let's see who we get. And we got Butters. Call me a psychic. We got Butters. I'm really excited because I love butterscotch. I am so excited because I love Butters so much. He holds a very place, like he holds such a special place in my heart. And I loved his character development from season 1, from being a nobody to literally be
the 5th member of the group, literally, and even being part of, like, literally taking over Kenny's role when they decided to Kenny in season 6, whatever season they did after the movie.
Leopold Butterscotch. Butters is the boy's innocent little classmate. I'm so sorry. I love Butters. I'm so happy we got him. Okay, Butters is the boy's innocent classmate. He is by far the most naive and well not nurtured of the 4th graders, and for this he's often shit on, which is so sad. Stop shitting on Butters. Which, by the way, Butters in the UK means ugly. He's been forced to put balls on his chins, get liposuction, been locked in a bomb shelter for weeks. This is all because of Cartman, by the way. Gets dressed up like a dog with a ninja star in his eye. Okay, because of the boys. Additionally, he is notorious for being grounded far more often than any other kids, oftentimes for circumstances beyond his own control, kind of thing. His parents ground him for literally nothing. Despite his good nature, he isn't above joining in on bullying others, such as the time when he taunted Cal for being last on the cutest boys list. Yes, and also when he bullied the ginger kids, and when he bullied Wendy, when that Smurf episode. He briefly explored his feminine alter ego, Marjorie. If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. I found that song on Spotify when I was making one of my new playlists, and I had to add it to my playlist even though I only know that part of the song because it just reminds me of Butters. After being fired as the boy's 4th friend, Butters turned into his dark side, Professor Chaos, and created the villainous alter ego Professor Chaos. As Chaos, he teamed with his loyal companion General Disarray, Dougie, to help bring chaos to the world that shunned him. He's incredibly imaginative and a little naive, even though he's perceived as a good person who always does what he's told. Here is our Butterscotch, and he looks so cute. I'm sorry. I'm fangirling. I love it. I'm so happy we got Butters for last. Anyway, so for his traits, I decided to pick a painter's extraordinaire. Then I picked cheerful and generous. There's a lot of good traits that I could have picked for Butters, but I decided to just pick those 2 because I felt like it matched his character better. But here's his face in full overview with his hair. I love it so much. There was so much hair options for him, but I picked this one because I think it fits it better in a sense when you think of it. But let's just quickly do Butters' outfit. He wears like turquoise colors, so we're gonna do that. Oh my god, yes. And that's Butters. I was gonna say I'm gonna try and find something like Jimmy's, whereas like a vest and like a collar through the top, But I really like this one. I feel like this one just suits him. That's so cute. Hold on, I'm just gonna see quickly if there's anything else like that I could choose, but I feel like this is just so perfect. This is perfect. I found that really quick though. That was really quick. That was really, really quick. Okay, let me check this high school years one and if they have it in plain. For a long sleeve? Should we do long sleeve or should we do short sleeve? I like the short sleeve one better. I'm sorry, short sleeve just goes better. What color bottoms does he wear? His bottoms is kind of like a green. Like a greeny kind of color. Something like that, but a bit darker in the green. It's like this dark in the green. Oh, maybe this is perfect. No, it has to be like a chino style. I really do like the idea of giving him like a horse ranch kind of thing because he does like the stables. He has a horse called Dixie Cup, Buttercup. I don't remember the name. Okay guys, so here is a butterscotch and he looks so cute. Hi Butters. He looks cute. He looks cute, say with me. Butters looks cute. But here's Butterscotch, guys, in his cute little outfit, and his cute little hair, and his cute little jeans. Ooh, I love it. So guys, that is it for my turning my favorite South Park characters into Sims. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe for more. And if you guys want to see a part 2, just let me know. I might just do it anyway. I would also like me to do a build challenge where I build dorms or rooms, or I don't know, something. We'll think of something to build for the characters, then I will definitely do that. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.